sure that the battle or the nature of your battles has changed over the years. How would you say that they're different now?
The real issue at that time was really economic empowerment that would push gender equality. When I was a member of Congress already, I was drafting laws that would sort of equalize opportunities for women. And now that I'm vice president, we really made it a point to include women empowerment as part of our 6-point agenda.
4 years ago, after the shock death of your husband in a plane crash, but how do you pull yourself together to actually run for office?
The first thing that I had to contend with was how to break the news to my 3 daughters. That was the single most difficult thing that I had to do. The next problem was this push to enter politics came in. I was given about 4 hours to decide. It was that particular time where it was possible for us to fight a political dynasty.
In most countries, the vice president is actually appointed by the president.
Most of the time in the past, there has been collaboration. I think this is one time where it's most difficult.
So when you have a boss who obviously has very different opinions than you on many things, how do you approach that?
When I was a member of the cabinet already, the president made several pronouncements on key policy directions. One of them was the reimposition of the death penalty, the burial of the late dictator, libingan ng mga bayani. There's an impending lowering of the age of criminal liability. These were the things that when I was still a human rights lawyer, I have been advocating against.
Does this mean that you're also shut out of critical negotiations?
One time, I was invited to a legislative executive meeting. But aside from that, I have not participated in any deliberations.
Why stop at number 2? Why not go for number 1?
Number 2 was unimaginable. I have never aspired for any government position before. I also belong to the school of thought that the presidency is something that's destined for you.
I'm sure you have so many lessons to give younger women who aspire to follow in your footsteps, however difficult they might be.
If I was able to go through such a difficult phase in my life, this will be a walk in the park. I survived the death of my husband. I will survive this.